Plougastel-Daoulas is a commune in the Finistère department of Brittany in northwestern France. Population. Inhabitants of Plougastel-Daoulas are called in French Plouastels. Breton language. The municipality launched a linguistic plan through Yard-d'Arbrège on October 28, 2005. In 2008, 18.98% of primary school children attended bilingual schools. Strawberries. The region is famous for its production of strawberries. The New World species of strawberry, Fragaria chiloensis, which had been introduced into France by Émile de François Fraisier, flourished in the marine climate of Plougastel. Gardeners there had observed that this species bore abundant fruit when Fragaria machata and Fragaria virginiana were planted in alternating rows. With it, there had been failed attempts to cultivate Fragaria chiloensis in Anjou, Touraine, and the Lower Loire areas. Tourism. The Albert Lapie Bridge, a Plougastel bridge over the Elorn River, is within the commune. International relations. Plougastel is twinned with Westport, County Mayo, a town in the west of Ireland, and also with Saltash, a town in the southeast of Cornwall. Some paintings depicting Plougastel-Daoulas. Churches and chapels in Plougastel-Daoulas. Yele Saint-Pierre. The parish church was damaged during the bombing of the 22 and the 23rd of August 1944 and subsequently rebuilt. It contains a notable rosary, altarpiece and a mise-au-tombeau, both from the old church. The Chapelle Saint-Adrien. This chapel has an interesting 17th-century sculpture in wood entitled Saint Martin et la Pauvre. It depicts Saint Martin's charitable works. See old postcard above showing the sculpture. The Chapelle Saint-Adrien dates to 1549 according to the inscription over the south porch. The chapel contains many statues of saints. The Chapelle Saint-Jean, dating to the 15th century, enlarged in 1607 and restored in 1780. This chapel is associated with the pardon known as the Pardon des Oiseaux. The Chapelle Saint-Guenolé, dedicated to the founder of the abbey at Landévennec. The chapel was restored in 1896. A beam in the chapel bears the date 1514, and by the survey window there is a stone inscribed M.I. Le Gaulle, Carriot, v. 1706. The altarpiece dates to the 17th century and was restored in 1993. There is a statue in polychromed wood of Saint Guenolé in the chapel to the left side of the altarpiece. There are two triptychs in the chapel. One is the Saint Caradec triptych and the other is the Saint Louis triptych. The Chapelle Notre-Dame de la Fontaine Blanche. This was once the priory of the Abbey of Daoulas. The clock tower dates to 1702. There are three altars in the chapel dedicated to Saint Lawrence, Saint Mary Magdalene and the Virgin Mary. These were consecrated in 1508 by Jean d'Arvanes. The Chapelle Saint-Claude dates to the 16th century. The date 1652 is inscribed above the main entrance. A statue of Saint Claude on a throne is placed by the altarpiece by the main altar. Other dates inscribed are H. A.D. Le Marquer Prieur Recteur de Plougastel Jan Corps Fabriqué 1661 on the west facade. Johann Le Gaulle Fabriqué 1661 on the gable of the south wing and in the sacristy 1747. A painting by Yves Hen in the chapel dates to 1661. Other calvaries. Of the many calvaries around Plougastel-Daoulas to involve the sculptor Roland Doré, the Calvary of St. Claude dates to 1630 and has sculptures depicting St. Peter, Saint Yves and a Pietà. The Calvary at St. Guenolé